Isabella had big dreams for her new luxury lingerie brand, so she brought in an established fashion consultant to help with the launch. Instead of the perfect start, she got an unwanted, costly lesson in business.
It's already hard enough being a startup and being a woman in business and then being taken advantage of by another woman that you put your trust into.
Isabella Davis paid Olivia for a seamless launch of her luxury lingerie brand.
My name is Liv. I am a fashion designer and creative director, helping other people with their brands.
Instead, Isabella says it was a total stitch-up.
I felt sick, to be honest. I can't really put into words how that impacted me.
Online, Olivia Yates-Housley appears to be the perfect person to take business stress away.
Something that is a huge passion of mine is helping other people with their brands.
Based on the Gold Coast, but originally from the UK, Olivia claims to have a decade of industry expertise, with designs allegedly worn by Kourtney Kardashian and a collection featuring In Vogue.
I saw her on Instagram and that's what originally drew me in. She had a very well laid out portfolio and I thought this is the perfect person to be able to help me design and develop my brand.
Her lingerie label is called House Duchess. Isabella paid Olivia an initial consultant fee to help design pieces and manage manufacturing. Isabella understood Olivia to be the middleman who would send separate invoices to Isabella on behalf of the manufacturers.
When did things start to unravel?
Things started to unravel slightly before our launch in February and a fair bit of delays in terms of when we were getting the pieces and things just weren't adding up.
The customer packaging for Isabella's products finally arrived in boxes, but she was still waiting for her pieces.
I noticed that all of the shipping information had been ripped off. I contacted FedEx and that's when I found out who the manufacturer was and got in direct contact. And I asked about the final order being sent and they advised that she hadn't paid them despite me paying up front for all of it.
Olivia invoiced Isabella more than 38 grand for manufacturing, but the manufacturers told Isabella they weren't charging anywhere near that.
To see that those invoices were so much less than what she had sent through to me was just an absolute shock.
The invoice from the manufacturers was around 20 grand. That's an $18,000 profit Isabella believes Olivia was making. And the bill hadn't even been paid in full. There was still almost 12,000 Australian dollars owed to the manufacturers before Isabella's designs could be shipped.
I contacted Liv and said to her, I need to know where these funds have gone. And I was not receiving any responses. And so the only thing that I could do to get our products was to pay again to have them released.
You pay her an agent fee
Yep.
for handling manufacturing. That's a separate fee.
It's a separate fee, yep.
Isabella wasn't getting any messages from Olivia, but the manufacturers sure were and showed Isabella.
She said in here that it's in your best interest to not speak directly with this client. Do not give her any documents or tracking numbers. Do not action any requests without my written consent.
She did not want your manufacturer speaking to you.
No, she didn't.
Isabella's now intercepted her own delivery so it doesn't end up in Olivia's hands.
So how much are you out of pocket?
We would be sitting to date at $40,000.
That's including legal fees to try and get her money back.
And you've taken this to the court. You've launched a civil proceeding against her.
Yes. Yep.
You've got all the screenshots.
Got all the screenshots, all the messages.
We tried calling Olivia for answers, with no response.
What is she doing with this money?
Well, last I saw she was in Costa Rica. She's over in Brazil.
Isabella's lawyer then emailed us explaining as part of Olivia's services, she subcontracts third-party manufacturers, claiming Isabella obtained confidential pricing and cost information and had no entitlement to do so, adding Olivia made no representation that her pricing reflected raw factory costs and her commercial margin is standard industry practice.
I want people to know that it's always okay to question. If you get that gut feeling that something isn't right, ask the question and don't be afraid to do so.
Yep, you should always trust your gut, and we hope this doesn't discourage you from following your dream. Isabella.